Afternoon. I'd like to thank y'all for coming to see this exhibit about how the Newburgh community was found and the part I played in it. I am the spirit of Eliza Curtis Hundley Tevis Coleman. I was a servant to the John B. Hundley family who moved to Louisville from Virginia. The Hundleys treated me like a family. They gave me my freedom long before emancipation. After I was freed, I kept working in the Hundley house, but they didn't pay me, so I had to take them to court. I bought 43 acres of what they called the wet woods. We called it Petersburg then. Now y'all call it Newburgh. I built a log cabin house on the land, sold off other parts to freedmen, and gave a few acres to special folks in my will. Mr. Peter Laws of the Hikes Farm was first to build his home on the property after the Civil War, so that's why we called it Petersburg. A lot of the land I bought was split up between my sister Mary Beard and her children. It was a free zone for former chattel enslaved Africans that had been emancipated. I started Forest Baptist Church in my log cabin house. The very first pastor was Reverend Jacob Keller. The church burned down lots of times, but the community always built it back up. I even had primary school in the front yard of my home, and sometimes we had school in the church after it was built. The school's first teacher was Miss Nolly King. I was known for my salves and ointments, which cured ailments and rashes. I picked up from my ma and some from Dr. Guthrie from the medical school, who come to dinner at the Hundleys many times. I was a good listener. When important peoples come to the house, I opened up my ears to hear all I could. I even bought the children of chattel slaves who were sold off to farms down south. I owned enslaved peoples, but I turned nobody's master. I farmed them out, but shared the pay with them. I made a deal with those folks who needed help that they'd teach them to read and write. They was like my children, 'cause I didn't birth no babies. I was a community organizer. Oh, that even came to be. And what y'all call an entrepreneur, way for his time. Black folks had to be creative, and I did all I could for my peoples and myself. Nowadays, Newburgh is still the home of Forest Baptist Church after 157 years. Today, under the pastor Nathaniel Bishop Jr., the church sits on Petersburg Road, but it was where Star Hope is now, a stretch from where they laid me to rest in the Forest Home Cemetery. My headstone is there for y'all to come see whenever you want to stop by. Time has passed, and the community is no longer a city under the Newburgh revitalization. It has survived the destruction of eminent domain and urban removal. They called it urban renewal, but not much was put back for all that was taken. Newburgh done growed up now. The school is what y'all now call Newburgh Middle School. Other landmarks are the park where Newburgh Day is had every year, the community center with programs to help our families. A big part is now the Newburgh Library, a place where many children have come after school to learn more and be with their friends. It's a very important place to have in your community. Many families lived in the oldest black neighborhood in the city of Louisville under Metro City government. Councilwoman Barbara Shanklin, a free woman, is making sure that the voices of Newburgh are still heard. Hallelujah.